And welcome back everybody to my kitchen. Now, in one of my last videos I said I was going to challenge myself to feed a family of 4 and cost it to only £5, and I've done that. I've gone to the shop, got all the ingredients I need, and I've costed it to less than £5. So today we're going to make my version of a cottage pie. First, let me go through all of the stuff that I've gotten from my shops. So we've got our beef mince here. It's costed me £1.55. Then I've got potatoes, a packet of 4, that's 58p. Then I've got a net of 3 onions, but we're only going to be using 1. So, and there we have it, 1 onion. Now, the net of 3 onions costed me 57p, but because I'm only using 1, that's 19p. Next, frozen veg. Now, I'm not going to be using all of this. I'm only going to be using about 250 grams. So, this here costed me 85p. So, 250 grams, 22p. Next, I've got cheese here. It was $4.43 per kilo. I'm using 200 grams, so that's 89p. Stock pots. Now, it's a packet of 4 here for 75p. I'm only going to be using 2 of them, so that's 38p. Tomato puree. 200 gram tube, 40p. I'm only going to be using half of that, so 20p. All in all, add all this together, that works out to be £4 and 1 penny. Get your kids to check my math on that. I've rounded the numbers up, but that's it. That's all we need to use to make my cottage pie. First things first, nice clean hands. We're going to get these potatoes peeled and into a pan of water on the boil, ready for our mash. So straight into a pan of cold water with some salt. That's on high for the potatoes to boil nice and quickly so we can make some mash. Next, diced onion. And there we have it, our diced onion. Now, I've got my vegetables here. They're a bit large, so I'm just going to cut them down so they're a little bit smaller. And there we go. I've chopped them down so they're a bit smaller and more manageable to eat. Before we start cooking the meat, make sure we preheat the oven to 180 degrees. Nice hot pan, a little bit of oil, going straight in with the onions. Next, we want to get our beef in there and start browning it off. Now I'll turn it down to about a medium heat now, just so we can start cooking that beef off. Now the beef is browning nicely. Next, we're going to put our tomato puree in. Once you've got it to this stage, we're going to turn it down nice and low, and we're going to get our stock pots. These will really boost your flavour in your cottage pie. I'm just going to add a little bit of water into it, so that way all the juices in there can create the gravy. We can turn off the heat. And that boiling starts coming down, then just add your vegetables. Now don't panic, the vegetables will cook inside the cottage pie. And look at that, doesn't that look fantastic? All we're doing is just waiting for the potatoes, then we can make our mash, and then we can layer it up into our dish and straight into the oven. And there we go, our potatoes are now cooked. I've got a little bit of butter in there, just going to add a little bit of milk, season it, and then we're ready to make our pie. And there we have it, our cottage pie mix, our mash and our cheese. Now we're ready to put it into a dish and get it into the oven. So nice and simple, meat goes in first. next our mash. And there we have it, our mash is now on. Just going to top it off with the cheese. Now the cheese is on top, there we have it, our cottage pie is ready for the oven. Okay, time to see how our cottage pie is doing. It's been in the oven for about 30 minutes, let's see how it is. Would you have a look at that? Fantastic. And there we have it, my cottage pie, ready for a family of 4. Costed to less than £5. I hope you enjoy it as much as we will. Please follow, like and share below, and I'll see you guys real soon.